Hey guys, and welcome to Legend of Grimrock 2. I am SeiferKatt, and you know what? I'm back, baby. That's right, you are now a baby and I'm back. We had to clear that up fairly quickly. So, Legend of Grimrock 2. I loved Legend of Grimrock 1, and I've loved the types of games that have come before it, such as Eye of the Beholder and that sort of thing. And so, I haven't played too much of this, just the first hour or so. And first thing, of course, you've got to do is you've got to create your characters. Now, that is the most boring thing to watch someone do, so I'm going to skip the character creation. I'm going to talk about it once I'm done, so it's a weird way to start a Let's Play, but see you on the break. And with that, we have a full party. Yes, this is the party that we're going to go with. We've got Taros, the Minotaur Barbarian, who hunts heads. We have Marek, the human fighter, who is good with... Hang on, human fighter? Human knight, who is good with light weapons and armor. Probably going to be using a shield. Sword and board type guy. We have the Wise Fuzz, the alchemist who shoots things and mutates. And we have Scree, the wizard insectoid, who is trained in fire and air, and we'll probably change things later. So, we're going to go into the introduction, then we're going to start playing this game. So, sit back, relax, and listen to me talk over the introduction like a damn fool. Because that's the sort of life I lead. I think it's a life we all should lead while I talk over things like a damn fool. But now I should hush. Yeah, the introduction always sets the scene. You know? I mean, such as, it was a dark and stormy night, which is a terrible start to any game or fiction. But that's where we are. It was a dark and stormy night. The boat was buffeted by winds and storm rain and seagulls. Goddamn seagulls. The man looks over the side of the ship and goes, "Man, I really wish I hadn't become a sailor." And inside are 4 helpless adventurers. Brave, yet helpless. And a magical compass is going to doom us all. As magical compasses are wont to do, I think we'll all find. And the boat teaches... The boat doesn't teach. The boat decides that life is not worth living in a storm. A storm is clearly too much. And the boat grounds itself. Much like me whenever I decide to play Sid Meier's Pirates. But, you know, it's not the worst. I mean, barrels survived. We needed barrels to survive. Without them, what hope does humanity have? Or rats, or minotaurs, or weird insect things. But also, the prisoners will survive. That's good. I mean, they're still in the cage, so that's probably not good. Honestly, I think they're just lucky they didn't drown instantly. I mean, that's typically how most prisoners go. But now the storm has inexplicably cleared up. Thank goodness for that. Right? And we're going to an island! Even better! I mean, really, we knew there were rocks. So, where there are rocks, there are an island. Welcome to Legend of Grimrock 2. This is why I'm never going to do voiceovers for introductions of games. That's okay. It really wants us to know the name of the game. Right, so... you crackmongers. Alright, that was bright, and I'm in a dark room, which was, you know, really, it's my own fault. Alright, so Marek... Is it Marek? Did I call you Marek? I did call you Marek. Alright, so I've actually already learned the game basics, and I've done a little bit of this, so I'm going to just sort of breeze through this bit while talking. Wise Fuzz, he needs a rock, because the wisest of fuzzes throw rocks. This is a known quantity. And my food carrier at the moment is going to be Marek. The idea is always important in... Well, I say it was always important, but in Legend of Grimrock 1 it was always important to know where your food was kept. And this time Marek will carry it. And thankfully we've found some pants. So the Minotaur lady can wear some pants because, let's be honest, you know, it is unsightly for a Minotaur lady to be without her pants. We don't want to have any gender issues in the party immediately. That would be downright disrespectful. Anyway, this game is a lot like Legend of Grimrock 1 in many ways, but it's also it's also a lot like the old Eye of the Beholder Dungeon Master games if you played those back in, I don't know, the early 90s? Late 80s? They're old games. They're good. They're good games. I say they're good, but, you know, I really haven't played them in quite some time. I could always try and play Item Beholder 2 after this. I don't know why. But a large part of this combat is about dancing around your foes and making sure they don't get an opportunity to hit you. Now, it may be a little bit weird to just be dancing around a turtle like a reckless buffoon, but frankly, it's something you need to do. Because if you don't dance around a turtle, what are you going to dance around? You know? That's what Ninja Turtles always taught me as a child. Dance around turtles. I'm not quite sure why it taught me that. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to Ninja Turtles. But we found some more darts, so Wise Fuzz can have those, because he is the wisest of the fuzz. And now I wish to propose to you a competition, my dear sirs. Oh yes, and dear ladies, if there are ladies watching. Which, oh shit, there's turtles in the water. Where the turtles come from? Why are they in the water? I've never seen them in there. It was surprising. Anyway, competition, that's right, you heard it and you were your interest was piqued. So, people die in this game. They can come back, it's no big deal if they die. You know, just like life. But the competition is going to be running for a month, and it is, well, you know what, the competition opening is only be for 2 weeks. And the competition is, who of our 4 great adventurers do you think will die the most in the month of September? So you've got until, oh, I don't know, let's say the 15th of September to put in your entries. You can put your entries into any one of the videos for Legend of Grimrock, or if you don't want to make a comment, because you don't want people to know your secrets, feel free to tweet me, direct tweet me, or email me. You know, I'm not hard to contact, so contact me in whichever way you prefer. I mean, you don't want people stealing your secrets. And yes, there is a prize, because what sort of competition doesn't have a prize? You're quite right, a shit competition. So the prize will be, let's say something from Steam. I'm not saying this game, but, you know, something that you want. Nothing too expensive, because I have to pay for things out of my own pocket, and I am a cheapskate. But, you know, you can win a game. That's the prize. Winning a game. So this competition, as I said, will run from now until the entries will run from now until mid-September, say the 15th. 16th if I'm talking about New Zealand time. And if you've got your entry in by then we will we'll see what we can do. So anyway, that's, yes, pressure plates. Pressure plates are a thing that exist in this game because, quite frankly, what is a dungeon crawler without them? We found a shirt, and let's be honest, I want Merrick to wear the shirt because, you know, female barbarian, Minotaur, true. She needs to wear pants because we're not, you know, horrible people. But she doesn't need to wear a shirt because, well, we're all horrible people. That's kind of how logic works. Anyway, we're going to fight this turtle, and then I'm going to talk about the blue glowing crystal. Actually, no, before that, it's kind of annoying because I've done this opening twice now because of recording issues. I've got a brand new microphone, by the way. It is delicious. Anyway, dear visitor, welcome to my island. I hope your journey was not too detrimental to your health. You know, the fact we almost drowned. I think you will find this island to be the most wonderful yet most perilous place on Earth. I don't have high hopes about your survival, but maybe you can prove me wrong. Better equip yourself before night falls. The Island Master. Cool, so there is an Island Master. I don't know what his dealio is, but he seems threatening. He may have been the one that made the compass magical. So we know he has the power of magical compasses. It's concerning. Did I see a shirt over here? I did. Oh, it's a robe. What does the robe do? Protection +2. Okay. Let's give the Minotaur a robe. Later on, the night, Marek will be getting a lot of clothes, but for now, this will do. We found another rock for Wise Fuzz. We should probably be giving stuff to Scree. You know, Scree, you can have some rocks. At some point soon, Scree will actually start getting spells. Yes, so this crystal, it'll heal wounds and restore dead champions back to life. But it needs some time to recharge. Also, it auto-saves the game when you do so. So that's nice too. That's a good feature. And here we go, Scroll of Fire Burst. So, Fire Burst is just going to be a simple boop. Scree is learning a new spell. That is Fire Burst. It does cost mana because what game doesn't have a mana system? But anyone who gets some sort of fire spell stuff can now do that. We're going to come back to this guy. And yes. So, one word of request, advice, whatever. If you see something that I've clearly missed, please don't be afraid to tell me. Like if you like, oh, Seif missed the magical, well, Seif missed that button on the wall and he completely didn't see it. Please let me know. However, if you've played this game before, I would ask, because this is actually my first time playing it myself, I would ask that you please don't reveal the secrets of the game. I cannot stop you. This is the internet after all. But you know, I'm just asking common courtesy here. Feel free to laugh at my demise, because that is perfectly fuck! Acceptable. I forgot that guy was there. Excuse my language. Sometimes there will be swearing. I will try not to, but you know what? I'm only human. Well, he's only human. The rest of them are like weird people. I hate these guys. We're going to be seeing a few of these green goblins with their weird pumpkin bombs. Oh wow, it's really annoying that I got scared by that. You know, it's like there should be a fear counter, the number of times Seif gets scared by stupid shit. The Legend of Killahan, I suppose. The second most precious thing in life is for a seafaring captain is a sword, because without it he cannot command his crew. Somewhere on this, and thus losing his weapon somewhere on the beach, he lost his crew because he forgot the most important lesson being a captain. Now these guys jump, so I don't want them to be able to jump too far. You gonna go this way? Which way are you going? I don't like the fact there's two of them in a row. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually... The thing is, because they like to jump, they don't actually want to engage me. Okay, immediately I was proven wrong. Oh, see, he jumps back to try and get that like two-tile jump, which is actually pretty cool. The fact that the game sort of has programmed them to... Oh, no, I don't want to be directly 2 squares away from them. At some point, Wise Fuzz is going to get like a weapon to start, you know, shooting bolts or something at the enemy, but we haven't got that yet. The Alchemist is also very good at shooting guns, but we don't have a gun, so that's the problem about being a prisoner. They don't give you all the tools you need to survive. I mean, what jerks, right? You also may notice that all our stuff is going to Wise Fuzz. That's because as a alchemist, he can multiply my herbs. Or herbs, if you're a particular nation that says herbs. I don't know what nation that is, but moving on. So yeah, we're giving all our stuff to him, and that way we know where everything is. We found a hat, which you can wear. The important thing is the front guys are well protected, but the back guys are going to die easily. Ah, green gobbos. What's up, green gobbo fishmen? Not much. Alright. Good old teleporters, you know? They're always good to have. I noticed he charged as well. I thought I heard another one from over there, but... Oh, I'm giving the food to the wrong person. One thing I gotta watch out for food is I think Taros is gonna eat more than everyone else, because Taros is a fat bastard. Just realized Taros is a woman, and that's probably gonna offend her, and I probably... You know what? No, screw it. She's a fat bastard. No, sorry, that is rude. She's a fat bitch. I'm really not helping my case, am I? I'm really not. Anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so you've got... Okay, we're good. We're good now. So this first episode is going to be a little bit me going all over the place. We'll get better, I assure you. Just because this is me trying to catch up from all the time I've been away. I will, however, something I should do is I should do like a little video just welcoming people back and that sort of thing, but we haven't got there yet. Light weapon? Well, that's good. That's a good damage increase. Well done. Now, what we got there is a key, and that key will let us into where the green goblins are. So there's 2 green gobbos. Time to fight them, I suppose. Also, if I ever leave an item behind and I lose it, please let me know that where I've left it. In my earlier tests of another microphone, I lost a key for like 20 minutes once. I wish I was kidding. But no, I just put the... It's weird, I picked up the key and then I threw it in the corner of a chest and I just couldn't find the key again. Because, you know, that was thrilling video content that'll never be restored again, thankfully. Because it was pretty bad. There's nothing worse than being embarrassed at yourself. What is he... See, he's trying to get the jump on me, but if you chase him down, he's just going to keep running away. That's cool. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him, but whatever. Fish, a shovel. We're going to need that because at the lone oak in the shadow of the blue light, I buried it. That's where he puts his poop. Yep. Mature as always, as you can see. Okay. You can probably... No, that's not going to do as much damage. What I might do, though, is I might get the sack, and I might put some food in that sack. Which is not how you put food in the sack. Okay. So that way, at least we've got the food a little bit stored better, and we can shift it around a bit. We've got some great food, though, guys. We've got turtle eggs, we've got turtle steaks, we've got some fish, got a horned fruit. I mean, who doesn't want to eat a horned fruit? I mean, it's got horns. Anyway, this guy here, he's got his arms outstretched. He wants something. What he wants is the sword. These puzzles are going to be a lot more confusing when I actually get to the point in this game where I haven't actually seen. Let's just save. Down. So at the moment, you know, haven't seen anything too surprising. Nothing I haven't seen before. But there will come a time, probably in about episode 2 or 3, where we start encountering new things and I will be surprised and probably less analytical and more freaking the hell out about everything going wrong. Which will be exciting. I think we'll all be excited by that. Okay, scroll of shock, healing potion. Wait, what is it? What do you have? Air magic. Okay, cool. We do have air magic. Shock. Needless to say, it shoots lightning. We have lockpicks as well, which I think is a skill that no one has. In fact, I don't even know what skill lockpicks would do. How do you use lockpicks? Okay, they're just lockpicks. I don't know what they do. That's cool too, though, I suppose. One thing I might do is I might put the torch in Scree's hands, so that way we've got a bit of light. Halls of the dead. No dead here. See? No, everyone's fine. Okay, no, never mind. There are undead here. I was wrong. Also, they attack like cats. Like, they paw at you. Oh, that was a good hit. Good work, Wise Fuzz. See, Wise Fuzz is spec for being able to shoot things. Oh, I feel like it was trying to flank me. General rule of thumb in these games, you never want to get flanked. Which I've immediately put myself in a position where I could be flanked. No, I'm okay. But you never want to be flanked because they can only attack the guys on the side they're attacking. So if they're at the front, they're going to only hit Taros and Merrick. But if they're on the left, they're going to hit Taros and Wise Fuzz. And Wise Fuzz, he's not a strong little guy. Although he did just get a gun. So that's cool too. I'm going to carry these boxes around just because it gives me more inventory space. But we may change that around later. I don't have firearms for Wise Fuzz. That is a critical mistake. One that I will fix soon. But good news, Marek has gained a level. By being human, he levels up faster than most. And we're going to give him probably some more points on light weaponry. So that'll do more damage. And also, if we go light weaponry, one more point, we can thrust. And if there's one thing a human likes to do, it's thrust. So there's a button here. Right, okay, now I know what we're doing here. Okay, so we're going to put a rock. Oh shit, we're missing a rock. Okay, we found our rock again. Whew. That was close. Okay, so then we press the button, and the thing's already pressed down, and we just walk on through. We'll go get that rock in a moment. There's a door. Doors are always exciting. And a key. Well, if there's one thing more exciting than a door, it's a key to open the aforementioned door. And 2 zombies. 2 zombies are also a bit exciting, I suppose. So as I said before, the trick is to... I'm going to have to go and get that rock back. I just realized we're going in a circle. But everyone else gained a level. Okay, so the 20% that everyone else has is not that far behind Marek at the moment. Another thing you got to make sure of in these games is that you never actually trap yourself in a corner. Because there's one thing that can be really bad is losing that maneuverability. that may seem really obvious, but it's real bad to lose that maneuverability. Because you get stuck against a wall, you can't dodge any attacks, and you just sort of flounder there and die. Which is bad. Alright, so everyone leveled up. And because I've gone this way first, we actually don't know what the Horn of Summoning is for. But the Horn of Summoning has a pungent, earthy smell. And that excites everyone, I'm sure. So, what are we going to do? Well, I like the Minotaur Barbarian Taros to gain a point in accuracy, just to be able to hit better. You know, 10% accuracy, or 10 accuracy, that takes the accuracy from -4 to 6. That's good. Wise Fuzz, you have got to get... We're going to need to get alchemy for you at some point, but not right now. Right now we need firearms, and you... Probably more fire magic for now, just because I know what the next thing coming up is. A little bit of metagaming going on here. Okay, we can change character party formation. That's nice and good to know, but we're pretty happy with our party formation at the moment. Alright, I think... No, let's finish this part before going and ending the episode. So we've just come out of the side here, that's good. What we might do is we might save. Yeah, I'm just going to call it down because whatever. You've always got to be ready to save. And we're actually going to go do the first boss fight of the game. Because that seems like a good idea. Actually, before that, do you remember that statue before that I said we're coming back to it? It unlocks the same way. And I get a golden key. Now, I don't know what these do. Well, I do know what they do. They open golden locks. It kind of speaks for itself there, doesn't it? And also... See, I'm just going with what I've done before, knowing where things are. Like, I know there was a chest there. Because I found that chest before. And a potion, which we're going to put in there for reasons. Wise Fuzz, you can wear a shirt. Alright, so... The reason why I wanted to open that sooner rather than later is because the reason we've got this horn is because the location of the first challenge, when I am ready, I stand in the circle and call out the Guardians. Now, sadly, the first time I did this is lost to the ages because it scared the bejesus out of me when this happened. Sadly, I'm not going to be scared because I know what's here. Oh, gotta put it in my hand. And you can note that I'm immediately moving because there are these weird tree things. But I've failed to... And this is also why I leveled up. Fire! That's right, they attack from behind. And you know how I said the last thing I wanted to do was be trapped? That's immediately what I did. But thankfully these guys sort of dart in and out. And they do come from behind, so... this is not going well, folks. Okay, Wise Fuzz is drunk in the potion. We've got a fire spell ready. Because there's one thing I know trees hate, it's fire. They also can only attack forwards from when they sprout. So that's an important thing to note as well. So as long as I keep moving, I think one's behind me. I was right. Aha! Tree folk! You are not any match for me! For me! See, as soon as it blocked my movement to the side, I knew it was beside me. So as long as I keep sort of moving in a circular pattern... See? You can't hurt me. Pretty easy when you know that trick. Which again, the first time I fought this fight, I didn't, and I lost everyone in my party except for one person. It was a tricky fight. It was almost the end of our elusive party. So far no one's died, I'm pretty happy about that. That being said, Wise Fuzz did need a potion. And for the competition, don't worry, I will not try to rig it, because I have no desire to rig it. I know it sounds weird, but I mean, I would rather everyone never die than, you know what? No, along with who do you think will die the most, how many times do you think they'll die, just in case we need a tiebreaker? And that's only for this month. But anyway, that is the first boss fight cleared, and celebration we get a power gem, which a power gem is a beautiful gem that radiates light in all all the colours of the spectrum, not all the directions. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, with that, I will bid thee all adieu, which is French for goodbye, I believe. I may be wrong. My French is terrible. Or non-existent. But anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time where we continue to explore the legends of Grimrock and this magical island. Oh, it's a moon. See you next time, guys.